everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Alexa. Today we're making Carmelitas. I measured out all my ingredients and I recommend that you do so too. You can find a full list of ingredients and measurements in the link in the description. Remember to watch the video first so you can be prepared. First, I'm going to sift my flour and baking soda. This is to make sure there are no clumps. If you don't have a sifter, you can use a wire whisk or a fork. When you're sifting, you can push the ingredients through using a rubber spatula or a spoon, or you can tap the sides of it with your hands.
These meat treats go in the fridge?
I think so.
Back of the fridge for the meat? Alright. They'll be like cheese that way. I have to go bathroom horrible. But I'm alright. I'm good bad, but I'm not evil.
Dad, one of my favorite characters in Danny Phantom is evil.
He's evil?
Yeah, he's a. I need to show you him because I think you'll love him. If your sifter has a stand, you should tap the sides of your sifter after it looks like all the ingredients have fallen through to make sure no ingredients are stuck. Today I'm not using a sifter with a stand, so I don't have to do this step. Next, I'm going to add in my oats and brown sugar. I'm stirring them using a spoon. Now I'm going to add in my melted butter. I'm going to stir this with the same spoon as earlier until there are no visible unincorporated dry ingredients. Next, I'm going to take 1.5 cups of my batter and spread it onto my pan. I'm spreading it a little using my rubber spatula first. As you can see, it doesn't look like very much batter, and it might look like it needs more, but it's just the right amount. It'll come together as you press it in and be the perfect thickness for your cookie. Now I'm going to use my offset cake spatula to spread it into an even layer and press it into the parchment. This will allow it to create a crust instead of a bunch of individual pieces. Next, I'm going to put my crust into the oven. My oven's preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. My crust took 15 minutes to bake. When it's done, it should look set. By this I mean it should look unified as one piece with a smoother top than it was before baking. If you touch it, it'll feel cooked and dry to the touch. Don't stress because it's going to go back into the oven and cook again. I'm going to put it on a cooling rack so it can cool. Now that my crust is cooled off, I'm going to put my chocolate chips on the top. I'm going to spread them a little bit using my spatula so each piece will get an even amount of chocolate. Now that my chocolate chips are evenly spread, I'm going to pour my caramel sauce on top. It is helpful to microwave the jar first so the caramel is softened and will pour easier. Remember to take the lid off before you heat your caramel sauce. I would start with 10 seconds and then 5-second increments until it's just spreadable but not hot. You need to be careful not to overheat your caramel in the microwave because it can change the consistency. I'm using a rubber spatula to scrape out the rest of the caramel. Next, I'm going to crumble up the remainder of the crust to create a crumb topping. I'm crumbling it using my fingers, trying to make it cover all the caramel. This will help the caramel not to get burned in the oven. Now I'm going to put my Carmelitas into the oven. My oven's preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. My Carmelitas took 35 minutes to bake. I'd recommend setting a timer for 20 minutes and another timer for a few more minutes if it isn't done yet. When it's done, it should be golden brown on top. Put it on a cooling rack so it can cool. And my Carmelitas are done and looking delicious. Please let me know what you thought of the video in the comments and how the recipe went for you. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe so you can see when new videos are added. Thank you and enjoy!